What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, for the first time, I think, I have made a dairy-free pasta Alfredo. And I made it using this Toom Lebanese garlic dip. I don't know if you guys have tried Toom. So Toom is spelled T-O-U-M for the actual like type of dip. And this is just a brand of it, T-O-O-M. They actually have a bunch of different flavors. The traditional is just garlic, of course, but they have buffalo, pesto, and they also have a chipotle honey one as well. A little smoky, a little sweet. So you'll notice this is not vegan. That is because this dip is not entirely vegan. Therefore, I decided to add some chicken. But if you're vegetarian, obviously you could just leave the chicken out. I'm also super excited because this is the first time I have used oat milk creamer. This is by Nut Pods, the original oat milk with no sugar added. I got the recommendation from Foods of Jane. I don't know if you guys have seen her Instagram, but she is a huge pasta person, so I obviously love her. She's actually where I found the Cologne Pompeii for the first time, which I'm like positive I had to have mentioned in the first video that I made with it, but just in case I didn't, that is where I found that pasta from. That's where I got the recommendation for this because she can't eat nuts, I don't think. But she said that oat milk creamer is just the closest that you can get to heavy cream. All right, I'm really excited about this, guys. Really hopeful. So creamy. Really impressed. I wasn't sure if I was gonna need to thicken it up or not, so I didn't add flour at the beginning. You absolutely can, but I decided to just wait and see. When I saw that I wanted it to be a little bit thicker, I just did a little cornstarch slurry. Basically just added some cornstarch to a separate dish, and then added some of this sauce to the cornstarch, mixed it all up so that there were no lumps left, and then added it back to this pan. And as you can see, works really well. Also, I am going to really attempt today. I'm using Shane's I Forking Love You fork. I didn't even show it to you guys. There is a hair. It's somewhere. There's one over here, one over here. I can't find it. It's driving me crazy. Butters! Butters, not right now. I know you love that game, but not right now. No, I know you, sweet baby. I know. Kids. All right, what I was gonna say was I'm really going to make an effort to take smaller bites today. He's gone right back to doing it again. Reasonable. Cheers to dairy-free Alfredo. I'm so shocked. It's really garlicky, really nice heat from both the Toom and the extra hot sauce that I added in. I'm definitely going to be using this oat milk creamer again. If you guys saw, for the cheesy element, I added nutritional yeast. It's got a very cheesy flavor / smell. It kind of smells like the cheese packet from Kraft Mac and Cheese, but it does a really good job adding that sharp, salty, nutty cheesiness to the dish. They're getting bigger and bigger. That's what she said. Hmm? I'm honestly just really surprised. The Toom has this really nice tang to it also, like obviously super garlicky, but really nice tang. Also very creamy and thick, so it helps contribute to that like saucy consistency. I'm so relieved. This is not my like comfort zone. Cooking vegan or dairy free. I love my cheese, you know? Hi, neighbor. Don't run into my driveway, neighbor. Also, I feel like this is like just buffalo-y enough. It's not overwhelming the creamy cheese flavor necessarily. It's just adding that spicy element to it. Plus goes really well with the chicken. Here we go again. I even chose a smaller spoon this time. I'm really trying. This makes me really excited for vegan mac and cheese. And I think I'm gonna start vegan mac and cheese by using actually one of Foods of Jane's recipes. She says she has a 2-ingredient one, maybe, the cheese sauce anyways, maybe 3, and I have a feeling it's just this oat milk creamer, vegan cheddar, and maybe nutritional yeast. If it doesn't have nutritional yeast, I kind of want to add it just because I love that extra boost of cheesy flavor. Also, I don't normally cook my chicken like this. Truth be told, I really like shredded chicken, and so I was gonna just put it in the oven, cook it, shred it up, and then add it at the end, which I think gives you a little bit more control. I had added it in and I was like, oh, I'll just saute this in the garlic and I'll put the sauce in and it'll be done. But of course, I ended up simmering the sauce. The chicken got a little bit more cooked than I would have liked. So yeah, to control the doneness of the chicken, I would sooner just either saute it in the pan or leave it out. I think cooking it whole also makes it easier to not overcook it. Cooking it in the whole breast form, getting it all nice and moist and adding it at the end, that would be my recommendation, and that's what I'll put in the description of the video as well. I feel like these guys are from Minnesota too. So like, shout out to my Minnesotans. I want to say they're at least in Whole Foods. I'll write a little note here about where else, and obviously like you can just go to their website to find out, I'm sure. Another thing that I want to mention is once you've got the Toom added to your sauce, don't bring it to a crazy boil or anything. Just keep it at a simmer. It does have oil in it, so you don't want it to separate. I will say though, adding a little bit of starchy pasta water, which you know I always say, if you add a little bit in of that and just help move it around again, it'll help bring it back together. This is especially going to be useful when you're reheating. You want to save that extra pasta water to add to the sauce for reheating anyways, so it'll actually be doing double duty, keeping it from breaking and adding to the sauce. For once, he's eating his food and not his brother's. You're such a cutie, man. You are. You drive me crazy, but I love you. If I can be honest, today has been challenging. I had a surprisingly rough start to my morning. I did my workout with my fitness program, Cake 2, and it was just particularly hellacious today. It was really hard. Everyone rated it a 10 out of 10 for difficulty. And like a third of the way through the workout, I swear my period was like beginning to be induced. And I had like full on 10 out of 10 period cramps for the next like 5 minutes. I tried so hard to just like hold it together, and it eventually passed, like how cramps like come in waves. So that passed, thank God. And then I had computer issues again. Not even issues, it's just like I got a Mac. I don't know if I told you guys, but I said like screw the Dell. I will never come within a 6-foot pole of Dell products ever, ever, ever again. Can't even explain how much that destroyed me. Anyways, I have an iMac now, and somehow like all of my things from my phone like synced with my computer, and then I had like no storage left on my computer, which meant I wasn't going to be able to save any of my videos, and I had to edit this morning. So I had to go on the phone with Apple support, which is just a much more pleasant experience than with Dell support, can I just say. The problem was resolved quickly. It's just something I had to deal with. And then I realized that I could not save this file that I had accidentally deleted off my memory card, paid for a software to save it, and then the file ended up being corrupted. So now I'm trying to like uncorrupt the file, and I have no idea if it's gonna work. Plus, I like really am getting my period, which is upsetting in 2 ways, because obviously I'm PMSing. It's like right before is the worst. And also that means I'm getting my period, which means I'm not pregnant. They make it sound way easier in health class. Go anywhere near a penis and you will get pregnant. Some people do. Just extra fertile. I'm 34 though. I'm practically geriatric. I've got like no eggs left, you know, all the things. I'm just happy that I had the red wine ready for me, ready and waiting. Butters, did you eat your lunch? Did you eat it all up? You're such a good man. He's up on top of the cabinets, by the way. I'm like, can say pretty confidently that I just want to eat chocolate and watch something emotional for the rest of the night. Okay, I think this is going to be my last bite. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I don't want to overdo it, especially since I'm saving room for the chocolate that I will be inhaling in a very short period of time. Look at these reasonable bites I'm making for myself. How proud of you. How proud of me are you? Butters, how proud of me are you? I add to it a little bit. I'm untwirling the whole thing. Now look what I've done. Look at what I've done. This is the most difficult thing I feel like I've ever had to do. Just do it. Like Nike said. All right, we're doing it. I'm impressed. Butters, are you impressed? He just shut his eyes at me. Just shut them. Well, guys, the past couple days, actually, I'm proud of myself for getting through them. I know it's like first world problems. Anyways, I'm just grateful to have gotten done everything that I have gotten done, that this went so well. Thank you to Toom again for sponsoring this video. Thank you for contributing your garlicky buffalo dip. I will add a link to their website so you can see where you can buy it yourself, along of course with the recipe for today's video. Comment below what you guys thought of this. I feel like really great idea, right? Y'all love you some fettuccine Alfredo. The reason y'all love it so much is because it's so rich and creamy and fattening, and oh god, you want to eat it all the time, but you can't because it's like so calorie dense. Oh my gosh. But this, something like this, way less calorie dense. Heavy cream, I think, has like, what is it? Why is my flashlight on? How long has that been on? 50? However, oat creamer only has 10. So substantially fewer. That's per tablespoon. So per cup, this is in my tracker app, by the way. 1 cup is like 800 calories. 1 cup of the oat creamer has 160. I mean, yeah, way better. So needless to say, very excited to be incorporating this, not just for dairy-free recipes, vegan recipes, but I'm gonna start using that for like regular mac and cheese. Maybe subbing it out for half the heavy cream just to like ease up a little bit on it. If you can't tell, why use the heavy stuff? This is me actively trying to see how I can eat more in these videos. Also trying to get less saturated fat overall into my diet. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining today. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, all the time that you dedicate to spending here with me, and that you guys are just such happy people. So thank you. And I will see you guys next time.